for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They have no respect for each other's punching power. It's all offense all the time. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
You can't score with that uppercut. Perfect counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity. Here we go, it's round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nobody home with that hook. If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That hook was off target. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The courage on display here is incredible. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. See that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, come to me.
They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer. And there's the bell to start round three. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter shot. Misses with that uppercut. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. There's a counter shot. Missing with the left hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Beautiful counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout.
Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And this won't sit well with their opponent. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
A left hook. Good defense there on the left uppercut. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Nice counter shot. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second.
Raise the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Good defense stopping that jab. Do you believe this? Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Holmes in that. This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly a... Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your blood.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
That's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
This is a high-octane battle. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Come on, you let him back into the fight. You much great work, and love that. I love that.
Here we go, it's round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They block the hook. It's nothing but air on that left up. Did you see that? Zhang is in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Blocks that left hook. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. And he misses with that straight left. And the big bang just got banged. That bell could not have come soon enough for the... There's the bell to start round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Zhang is in trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Just missed with that hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a